When you read something like, "Make sure you're alone before looking at Melissa Rauch's topless pics," you immediately become shocked and curious. It intentionally sounds wild, hidden, and a little filthy. However, if you watch this film through to the very end, you will discover that the true narrative has nothing to do with those purported pictures. It is about how the internet thrives on rumors, how a real woman can be turned into a product by a headline, and how someone who merely wanted to act and make others laugh is pulled into a world she never asked for. You won't be able to view these kinds of titles the same way after you know the real truth behind them, so watch this video through to the very end. Many people adore Melissa Rauch for her bright, humorous roles and her powerful on-screen persona. She put a lot of effort into becoming more than simply a lovely face. Like many actors, she studied, attended auditions, and persevered through rejection. She is the bright, funny voice that brings a scene to life for a lot of her followers. However, all of that effort is quickly forgotten when her name appears next to the word topless in a headline. "Come look at her body" is a cheap notion that abruptly replaces years of acting, writing, and effort. "Make sure you're alone before looking" and similar headlines are neither respectful or written by pals. They resemble traps in their design. To get you to click, they employ suggestive language and a subdued tone. They want you to feel as though you are about to witness something startling or that you are doing something that is forbidden. They don't care if the pictures are staged, taken out of context, stolen, altered, or even fraudulent. Attention is the only thing that counts. The peace of mind of a true lady is the cost of that attention. Take a time to imagine how she would feel about that. Imagine seeing your name all over the internet next to the word topless when you get up and open your phone. People are passing the link to friends, chatting about you, and tagging you. Some are making crude remarks about your physique, while others are laughing and zooming in. You have no control over who sees it or what they say. That kind of thing can be quite painful, even if you are well known and appear tough. Behind the enormous smiles and pictures from the red carpet is a human being who, like everyone else, can experience worry, fear, and embarrassment. A blatant double standard is also at play. People refer to male celebrities as fit or cool when they remove their shirts for a film, a beach snap, or a magazine cover. They share the photo and applaud. However, the remarks quickly alter when a lady is even suspected of exposing more skin. These days, it's too much, not decent, bad example, or you should be ashamed. People almost act as though Melissa, who began her career as a young face on a comedy show, is not permitted to mature and make her own decisions as an adult. The fact that many of these topless tales are based on falsehoods or incomplete realities exacerbates the situation. Occasionally, the images are plucked out of context from a scene in a movie. They are occasionally altered or fraudulent. Sometimes these are stolen private photos that are disseminated without permission. Sometimes there are only clickbait phrases and no actual photographs at all. However, the harm has already been done by the time the truth is revealed. It's the filthy title that people remember, not the subtle correction. Her daily existence also has a silent cost. She must enter settings, meetings, and family get-togethers after a storm like this, knowing that some people have read that headline. She might question who is respectfully observing her and who is thinking about that narrative in private. Even if she feels vulnerable and deceived by strangers on the internet, she must continue to work, smile, and seem professionally. Thank you for staying to the very end. If you are still here, please give this video a like, share it with someone who enjoys celebrity tales but also values respect, and subscribe so you don't miss any more in-depth analyses of the rumors if it has altered your perspective on these kinds of news. With your aid, we can continue to convey the human reality hidden behind the drama and the images.